Looking good. Just need a good start. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Nice bowling.
Nice shot.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Warner has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Finch comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
23 runs added in that over. Australia are none for 23. Wazim, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the south end. Got all of it, and for 6.
That one they got hold of. The slower ball didn't work, and it went all the way.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
There's a chance if this hits. Right off the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game. That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Right on. Yeah.
Couldn't have hit that any better. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Just misses. Must have only been millimetres from hitting leg. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
6 runs added there. Australia are none for 58. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Absolutely nailed it.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
High in the air. This should be an easy chance. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That was a big hit. Incredible power. Just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for 6.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Nicely played.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the northern end. Oh, what a shot that is off your first ball.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
They'll get at least one. That's out. Caught.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over. Ralph could do nothing about it. Hammered out the ground, just watched it sail away.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
With shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100 is up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Judging by shots like that, they're looking pretty keen to get their 100. A massive blow.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Right out of the middle.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Maxwell didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
Really charging towards 3 figures now. Absolutely hammered that one.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
That was the kind of contact you dream of. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but boy, did that get hit. Just brilliant. The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
That's a brilliant knock. Fully deserved century. It's not been fun for any of the bowlers out there.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
That was the slower ball and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Super piece of timing.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Nice solid defensive shot.
That was a good slower ball. Picked up well though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Hold on. Yeah.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting and they'll want to push on from here.
End of the over, 28 off it. Australia are 2 for 214. Hafiz, a spinner, coming into the attack. Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Hafiz shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over, 26 off it. Australia are 2 for 240. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle. Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Timed that brilliantly.
I'm loving this innings. It's been built with solid strokes, and that was another one with immense power.
Misses everything.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Hafiz from the northern end. That's right off the meat of the bat. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment. That's the 150. It's been a very, very good innings.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Yes.
They took the maximum from that over, 36 coming from it. Brilliant. Australia are 2 for 306. Nice shot.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous. Lovely piece of batting. The century comes up, and this has been a really well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Yes.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Well placed, should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them. Stoinis takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
That one they got hold of. The slow ball didn't work, and it went all the way.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That's the over. Australia are 3 for 326. Right off the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game. The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wait. Yep.
flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
A good way to push up the run rate. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
And that brings up the batsman's half-century.
Rao coming back into the attack. Middle that one, great timing.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Nicely played.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Absolutely nailed it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good. Stoinis shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Drives and misses everything.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yes.
What a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Australia are 3 for 411. The right armour is coming into the attack from the northern end. They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Gone. It's a good catch.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Power and precision in that shot.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Solid defence, very compact. End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. Australia are 4 for 424. Ralph coming into the attack from the south end. Right out of the middle.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Stoinis didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6. Great shorter ball, well played though, didn't flinch. Was able to leave the ball comfortably. And that's the end of the short stuff for this over. This has been a great knock, using all the shots available, plenty of boundaries, and not really giving the bowlers much of a look in. A superb century. That win gives Australia a 1-0 lead in the series.
Not sure which way this match was going at first, but it ended